the channel. I'm Mr. Giggles, and this month it's Spooky Month. So sit back, relax, and get spooked.
Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts, and I watched Troll from 1986 with the tagline Worlds of Magic, Mystery and Menace. Ooh, that's right. Before we start, thank you very much for subscribing, number 40. Number 84, not 40, but we're in the 80s. Number 84, thank you very much for subscribing. It really means a lot. If you want to get a proper shout out, put your name down below in the comment section so I can give you your own shout out. That said, let's just start with this movie. I know that there is a remake of this movie and that there's also a sequel coming to that remake, but that will come later in the future. So if you want to see that one, subscribe to the channel, because I don't know when we're gonna watch it. Except if you're gonna recommend it, but then so you have to wait for a bit, because it could have been in December, but then maybe. But let's just start with this movie, shall we? We see a castle, and inside we see a table. There's a book in the middle, and there's maybe so is parchment? No, that paper that's rolled up, usually that you see in all the games, with a nice bow around it, you know what I mean, just a rolled up paper, Is rolled up paper cannoli? No, it's not made of bread. If it was rolled up, it was probably cannoli. I don't know for sure. Watch and listen to Distractable. They at one episode they were talking about cannolis and what defines a cannoli. I fucking love Distractable. Back to the movie, but so table and the scroll, it's a scroll, and two candles at both sides at the point of the table, and the camera very slowly zooms in, credits rolling, but very slowly moves in, zooms in, and then the book opens. We go to the first page, and it's also zoomed in on that first page. Then it goes to the right, and going over the first page, and it's not a book that's in length, but a book that's more in. Instead of that, the book is like this, it's like this. So it's a bit of a white page. So, and then we're coming finally at the middle, and then the second part. We're now outside, and the camera is continuing to going to the right. Shit. Don't mind that, that's just my phone that fell over. Showing some shrubberies or bushes or whatever you want to call those, and to the right. Stop. Now there's a kind of opening, and it goes a bit closer, through the opening, and we see a moving truck. It just drives away. Sorry, and behind it we see the people who are moving into said building. But we can leave that, because if you want to know what's going to happen next, watch the movie yourself. During the opening credits, we had something that I actually never seen before, Usually, they just give the credits as, from starring this. This time it was more specific. It said starring in alphabetical order. I never seen that in a movie before. And usually they just give the credits. It doesn't matter if it's in alphabet or not. So that was kind of interesting, actually. One of those people that is starring in the movie is Julia Louis-Dreyfus, aka from the woman from Seinfeld. Which I never seen Seinfeld. Well, I've never seen full episodes of Seinfeld. I've seen some clips and maybe just this sort of an episode, but never a full episode. I thought always that it was. No, I never was into Seinfeld, so maybe it's maybe if I watch it now, I will like it. Maybe I don't. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I will bring Seinfeld to the channel, but maybe, probably not. So who knows? Who knows? Yeah, we had also a nursery rhyme in this movie, which, well, I never heard before. It is called Pease, porridge, hot. I never heard of that one before, and that's probably because it's English, and I'm Dutch, so I've heard of the Dutch version, the Dutch ones, but I never heard of this one before, Apparently it goes like peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas in a pot for 9 days. Sorry, of peas in a pot 9 days for 9 days. Then there are two more lines that I don't know, but something like that. I've never heard of that one before. So, there are probably lots and lots and lots more nursery rhymes that I've just never heard before. Sure. The straw costume, very nice. There's something with the 80s and before. They just know how to do practical effects. They just know how to do that. The costumes, the makeup, it just, yeah. Yeah, so obviously, some things look fake, but this troll costume looks really good. In my opinion, it looks really good. Shout out to the people who made that thing. And also the people who made the cocoon. Also, yes, troll movie and then cocoon. Yeah, but yeah, yeah, pretty cool. So obviously, big shout out to the FX, I think it's called, people who made that. Because, geez, looked really good in my opinion. And the family that I was talking about at the beginning, the father is called William Potter, aka Harry Potter. His son is called Harry Potter Jr. So this is maybe where J.K. Rowling got the name Harry Potter from. There's probably also other movies or books that have that same name. But when I heard it, I was, what? Because obviously I'm quite familiar with Harry Potter and that whole franchise because my mother is a Potterhead, so I grew up with the movies, so I'm quite familiar with the movies and I've seen them multiple times. Um, so I'm quite familiar with them. Quite familiar. I've also having This is actually a Christmas present for my mom that she picked out herself. It's Harry Potter, but this is a pop-up book, I think. I'm looking at the back. It's a pop-up book. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, she has multiple versions of the Harry Potter books. So yeah, in different languages. Even if she doesn't speak the language, like Turkish. She just has the book. So yeah, I like I said, I'm quite familiar with Harry Potter and the whole franchise. My sister too. We grew up with those movies. So yeah. And I think she has also read all the books. I haven't, but she has. Well, my sister, I mean, not my mother. She definitely has. My mother definitely has, and probably multiple times too. I'm just showing. This is for my brother-in-law because he's. Cookie Monster is his thing. He had a Cookie Monster hat. I gave him last year Cookie Monster t-shirt and all. And I got this for my sister, Captain America Christmas version, because she is a big fan of Captain America and Bucky. So yeah. Speaking of Captain America and the whole Marvel franchise, go watch my Marvel reviews, because I have a whole playlist with Marvel. So if you want to see that one, go watch it. And if you watch this on Facebook, go to my YouTube channel and watch it there, because it's not on Facebook. And yes, I have a Facebook page where I drop this video will also be dropped there. So, but back to the movie Troll. It was okay. The movie was okay. The special effects, like I said, I really like those. And to see Julia Louis-Dreyfus, I almost didn't recognize her. I almost didn't recognize her. She was sitting, talking with, I think, Harry Potter Jr. And I almost didn't recognize her. But then we got a shot of her face, a clear shot of her face. Oh, that's her! That's Janet! I didn't recognize you! But, because we didn't saw that much of a close-up before, we saw, legit a close-up. Otherwise, we saw just from a bit further away from the camera. So, I didn't recognize her. So when we got the close-up, I thought, oh, that's her! Yeah, I recognize you. I thought, okay, when is she coming into the movie? But that's her. So, that was fun. Movie gets a 3 out of 5. It was okay. Watch the movie yourself. Tomorrow we're gonna watch the sequel from 1990, Troll 2. But that said, I'm gonna leave that. We're gonna also continue with the last episode from the third season from Blackadder will come tomorrow. So don't worry about that. I will do it tomorrow. Otherwise Wednesday. Leave likes, recommend a good troll movie to recommend a good troll movie. And this movie was not about a troll that lives under the bridge. A grumpy old troll that lives under the bridge. That's the one. That was not this one. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my second channel, Underdog Eats, where we do food, drinks every week, also from time to time hot sauce and alcohol. On my third channel, Underdog Reacts, where we do, primarily music. I dropped a new video also on my third channel today. If you're a fan of Rectal Smegma, go check them out, because it's my second reaction on the channel for Rectal Smegma. So if you want to see that one, check it out. That's it. I'm gonna leave that. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Troll 2. Bye.